Okay, hi. So we are going to make nettle soup. Ready? So yeah, I'm just going to go through the whole thing with you. I'm going to go from start to finish. And so can you bring me one of those avocados, please? And so yeah, we're going to do it. Thank you. My avocado just arrived. Yay! Okay, so first I'm going to just talk about what's in it, and then I'm going to make it for you. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. So this is, I love this soup, and I'm just craving it right now, right? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get 1/2 to 1 bunch of asparagus and 1 scallion or green onion. And then like 1/2 cup to 1 cup of mushrooms. So right here I have some shiitake and some maitake, but you can use any kind of mushroom. And then we're gonna put in a little bit of, we're gonna put in a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander and 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. Okay. And so with this soup, I don't put a lot of spices in it. I just really like the taste of the nettle. Okay, then we're gonna put in 2 cups of fresh nettles. Yay! And then at the very end, we'll add 1/2 an avocado, and we'll add 1/2 an avocado and the miso. So I like South River miso, and I love their miso, and they have so many different kinds. You can just pick whatever flavor you like. And we'll add 1 to 2 tablespoons of miso. And at the very end, we'll add our liquid. And your liquid can be water, or it can be any kind of broth. So it can be, I have this 1.5 cups to 2 cups of bone broth here that I've made. So I'll be adding that. And this is 1.5 cups of broth, and I'll be adding probably another 1/2 cup of water. Okay, really just depends on the consistency that you want. Okay, here we go. All right, so first we'll start by, let's see, where's my nettles go? I'm just going to chop up the scallion and the asparagus. And I'm going to chop it, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Hey, Danielle. And yeah, so the thing is if you don't have nettles, it's okay. You can use spinach or chard or kale or whatever kind of leafy green that you have, okay? So, putting in my, let's see. Make sure you can see that. I'm going to put in, let me situate my hang on, see, I think you can see that better, okay? So we're going to I put the asparagus and scallion in there, and I put a little bit of water. Okay, so we're going to cook that down a little bit. Then we'll put in our mushrooms. Okay, so I've got shiitake, maitake mushrooms, putting that in here. Okay, and then we'll sprinkle in just a little bit of cumin, even like 1/4 teaspoon. And then 1/2 teaspoon of coriander, not too much. And then we'll just give that a good stir. And now we're going to put our nettles in. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Let's see. I need a bigger kitchen. So what I need to do is get my 2 cups of nettles in there, right? So I've already cut some up for you, but here's what cutting up nettles looks like. So you can chop them with a knife, but what I do is I just take them, let's see, and just chop them like this. Okay. And then I'll just come in here into the basket and go like this and get them all chopped up. Okay, and so yeah, you gotta be careful. The nettles can definitely sting you. These were harvested about 3 days ago and they've been in the refrigerator, and after you harvest them, they can last in the refrigerator for about 3 to 5 days fresh. And like I said, if you don't have nettles, you can use chard, kale, whatever leafy green. So here are your nettles. And if you're gonna wild harvest some nettles, make sure you're tending to that patch, and whenever we wild harvest, we tend to the patch that we harvest from. Sometimes you can find them at farmer's market, or maybe you'll be inspired to get some seeds and grow some nettles. Okay, so I am going to take 2 cups of these nettles. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring my pan back here so you can see that. And we're gonna put my nettles. And I've got a little bit more than 2 cups, so as always, you know me, I'm always changing the recipe. So I usually do, so we're gonna do 4 cups of nettles, just because I've got them. Okay, so there you go. You just stir that around, get things, you can put a little bit more water or broth in here. You see that? Yeah. Okay. Where do you get nettle seeds? Let's see. Well, you can look online for nettle plants. Morning Sun Herb Farm sends out fresh nettle plants to plant. Yeah, I'm trying to think of Rico Check, RICOCHECK. His company has nettle seeds. But if you look online, or you look at Crimson Sage Nursery, they have nettle plants that they send out with seeds. But again, you can get a plant sent to you from Morning Sun Herb Farm. Look them up online. Okay, can you see that? It's starting to look good. So see how quick and easy this is? This doesn't take forever. It's the nettles, and especially with the asparagus. And the thing about nettles is it's so nutritious. It's a superfood. It's nutrient dense. Calcium, magnesium, potassium, manganese, iron, and it really just helps to diversify your nutrition. So this is a super nutrient dense. You've got the medicinal qualities of the mushrooms, a little bit of spice. But for me, I just love the nettles. It's one of the spring greens, full of nutrition. It's a mild diuretic. It's good for the kidneys, good for the blood. Okay. So just a little bit more, cook that down a little bit more. Things are just a little soft. So I want to know, do you have fresh nettles? Let me know. Oh, you're sitting Elaine, your soup looks amazing. It is. It really, once you get the ingredients together, it literally takes like 10 minutes to make. And right now this soup is just so nutritious, so nourishing, such a superfood, super easy to digest. Okay, so that's cooking. And then now we're going to do, where's my bullet? It fell off. Okay. So you can use any kind of blender. You can use a Vitamix, a blender. I have a NutriBullet. Super easy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of my miso. And then I'm going to put in 1 cup of bone broth. You can use just plain water. You can use vegetable broth. You can use whatever liquid you want. And so, yeah, I'd say I saute the mushrooms and nettles for about maybe 8 minutes. Okay. Rhodes is making his own infusion for his allergies. Good. Okay, yeah, you have, okay, yeah, good. Do I have a recipe? Yeah. So I will post the recipe at the end of this video. And there'll also be a replay, and I go through the list of all the ingredients at the very beginning of this video. Okay, nettle soup. All right, who else has got fresh nettles? So ready? I'm gonna turn this off, turn off the stove, and I'm gonna spoon this in to my blender. And so, yeah, I don't know if you have a copy of my book, The Herbal Kitchen. There's a lot of great herbal cooking in there. Also, my online course, myherbalkitchen.com. If you want to really up your nutrition, the herbs, the medicinal plants in your food, myherbalkitchen.com is a great herbal cooking, good time for a lot of families in there, a lot of kids doing herbal cooking with myherbalkitchen.com. Okay, so the other thing, you don't have to add an avocado to this, but the avocado really, it's just, just like a half an avocado just takes this soup to another level. Okay, so let's move this out of the way a second so I don't burn myself. Hot. Okay. Put the lid on. Ready? Oh, is it not plugged in? Hey. What's wrong with my bullet? Now is not a good time for you to act up. Okay, plan B. Ready? That's weird. Okay. So, I don't know what's wrong with that. However, we have more than one blending device in this kitchen. So, let's do it. So we're going to use Cuisinart instead. Okay, sorry about that. Way to pivot. Okay. I don't know what happened to that. All right, so I'd love to hear your favorite way to use nettles. There we go. Yeah, you can find nettles in Canada. It grows wild. Okay. It doesn't blend it as quickly and thoroughly as the bullet does. All right, there we go. It's a little bit chunkier than usual because, again, the bullet. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite food right now. And then, of course, we're going to decorate it, right? Put a little dianthus flowers, some calendula flowers. Yeah, so if you want more of this, come on over to myherbalkitchen.com and We'll make our herbal vinegars, our herbal oils, herbal smoothies. Just really, it's, you know, having a lot of herbs in your food is your best proactive healthcare program. I mean, it's as good as anything. So there you go. What do you think? So, bon appetit. Oh my gosh. Nettle soup. Okay, guys, have a good afternoon.